Having no place to call home, wondering where you are going to live, or even if you will have a place to lay your head, proves debilitating for the strongest people. This poverty wraps the mind, body, and soul within surly bonds, the inertia of which may never break.
For years and years, my mother, grandmother, brother, and I lived in a series of one-bedroom apartments. By the time I was a teen, we had moved over 13 times. That made establishing stable friendships and doing well in school very difficult. I turned out to be a very shy individual, and I didn't do very well in school. But that's why I'm so enthusiastic about the agencies that receive financial assistance from the Polk County Housing Trust Fund.
Like Griswold, Angie Bratmiller and her 2 children have lived many places in Des Moines. So many, they have lost count. But they now have a place they can call home.
I had looked on the internet and pulled up Home Incorporated's website and was interested in, talking to somebody looking at one of their homes. And I had done that a couple years prior to the purchase of this home, and after talking to him, I felt at that time that I really wasn't ready to purchase a home.
2 years ago, Home Incorporated looked at Angie's income and credit score. The single mother, a certified nursing assistant at Mercy Medical Center, wasn't financially ready to purchase a house. The agency laid out a plan for Angie to improve her credit. She followed the plan, and in October of '08, Angie reapplied for the loan.
I worked for probably 3 months, keeping in contact with her, and she called me and told me about the house that I'm in now, and we went and looked at it and liked it and bought it. Here I am.
In March, Bratmiller borrowed the money for a 14-year-old 2-story house on the south side. Her monthly payments are $545. The 4-bedroom, bath-and-a-half dwelling gives stability to Bratmiller and her 2 children. The Iowa unemployment rate couldn't be bleaker. It currently stands at 5.2% from 3.3% a bare year ago. A stark economic barometer is the rise in usage of the school lunch program. The Iowa Department of Education says 31%, more than 20,000 students in Polk County, are now eligible for free or reduced-priced lunches. Latest U.S. Census Bureau figures say the number of kids aged 0 to 17 living in poverty in Polk County was 10,675, or 11%. It's no stretch of the imagination to suggest that Mohammed Abdirazak, his wife Shafiga Saeed, and their 4 children went through hell during the first few years of the 21st century. Both Mohammed and Shafiga's fathers were killed in the Civil War that has left their home, the country of Somalia, in ruins. Mohammed has scars on one arm, the result of wounds he suffered when their home was invaded by machine gun blasting renegades. The family fled to Egypt, and in 2003 they landed in Des Moines to join some of his relatives already living here. Mohammed's job at a fast food restaurant, the only family income, barely covered essentials for the family of 6. Their first housing exceeded $800 a month. Shafiga, who had never been employed, could find no work. In 2004, they were directed to Anawim Housing. Soon after, the Abdirazak family moved into a 3-bedroom duplex with much lower rent payments. Then Mohammed found a full-time job, and Shafiga began work in the facility maintenance department at Drake University. Things were looking up. But they wanted more. They applied at Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity, like Anawim Housing, one of the 5 agencies supported by the Polk County Housing Trust Fund. In 2006, they moved into the 4-bedroom Habitat-built house on 12th Street.
I have good friend here, and I have the my kids have a good school here for future. And we have now everything, we move up now. We move up now. Good place. That one we feel comfortably now.
You've just been introduced to two families that have received assistance from the Polk County Housing Trust Fund supported agencies. The Community Foundation of Greater Des Moines is delighted to be participating in this year's annual fundraising efforts. Our goal is $725,000 to support operating and support services. We are very hopeful that you will join in and help give to this important cause.